Hello, dear viewers. You are welcome to this platform. And if I could remember clearly, I said it last time when I dropped the 21 EMA that I'm going to drop another one, which is also the moving average. So now I'm having the combination of 21 EMA and 50 EMA. How they work very, very well and profitably for you to quickly scalp before any any spike. So today I want to show you this on 1 minute time frame. This strategy is useful for crash and boom of any series, mainly on 1 minute time frame. And what is important here is taking two instructions given. Now this strategy I'm about to drop is only suitable for when the trend is against its default trend. For instance, we all know that by default, crash 1,500, 300, they buy. That is their normal default trend. And boom also, the series, they sell. That is their default. But you use this strategy when when the market is against the default trend. That is, as for boom, you only use or apply this strategy when it is buying. That is when you use it. If you use it when it is on its default trend, you won't be able to scalp it because it is already going. Even if you have spikes, it will be only little spikes. So you'll be caught up when you are trying to scalp. But when it is against the trend, which is buying, if it spikes up, then you enter. When you enter, you take your profit that I'm going to show you now, then you exit. Make sure you don't you don't pass the bound of what I'm giving to you. So what we are going to do is setting the parameters of our indicator. So you go to the up there, the F here. When you get there, you tap it. So we have the moving average here. If you don't have any setup there before, you go to the F on the main chart. Then you tap the moving average. This is the moving average. So the first one is you take the screenshots of these parameters. When you are through with it, go to the top right hand side. You will see done there. Tap it. When you tap it, you have this. You can see. Now you go to the F again at the top. Go to the second one. This is 50 EMA. Take the screenshot. Use the color that you want. Then go to the top right hand side as well. Tap done. So you have the two lines. Color blue is the 20 EMA, 21 EMA, and you have 50 as the pink, the deep pink color, which is 50 EMA. Now what you are going to do is, I also have 200 there. You can see this golden line, the gold line you can see. I use that only to recognize when the trend is down or up. That is why I put it there. So this is how it works. This is instrument boom 1000 now on 1 minute time frame. Don't forget, as it is on its trend now, you won't catch this. You won't be able to scalp it actually. As you can see, look at the spike here now. As you can see the spike. According to the instruction I'm going to give, that when it spikes, you enter and scalp it. Here now you won't be able to scalp. After the spike, you can see what happens here. It continues the trend down and you wouldn't know where it's going to spike again. But if you follow the instruction carefully, it's going to be profitable. Now look at example now. You can see the gold line now at the middle. So when it is uptrend like this, that is when you are going to be scalping it when it spikes. All right. Now look at this place now. It spikes up to this level. When you enter it, you have TP1 and TP2. Here is TP1 and here is TP2. That is TP2. What I meant by that is that when you enter it right from here and you see that the market moves and it touches this, you take your profit if you have small accounts. If you have a very good account, you leave it until it touches this. Once it touches that, you quit or you exit the trade. You can see that when before touching it, after it touches that pink line, two little ticks after that, you have the spike, right? That is how it works. So TP1, TP2. And also, sometimes when you have it's coming like this, and either before getting to the blue line, it might go up again, have a spike. Don't be afraid. It will still come back to that blue line and passes through it to the second line, which is the 50 EMA. So that is it, except you are on the against trend. I hope that is taken. Let me give another instance again. You can see this is between the 200 EMA, so you won't be able to scalp there. When it is like this, that is when you'll be able to scalp. This is what I said earlier. Look at it now. You entered from here. You are coming when it gets to, maybe you want to take TP2. Now getting to the middle of this place, you have a spike. Don't be afraid. It will still come back to the pink color. As you see the spike here, coming down, touching the blue, and also eat the pink color. So when eating this place, you take your profit and exit. Don't say because it's going you want to. So this is that. That is that on boom. It's applicable to boom 1,500, 300. Now let me quickly go to crash as well. So that is it, and I'm going to give a live one. If I'm opportune to have the criteria of what I'm looking for to enter the trade, I'm going to give the one that is. And don't forget, I said by default, crash instruments they buy. So it is when they are selling that you have the opportunity to scrap. You can see now, as it is going the trend, you only have small, 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 small. So you won't be able to scalp the market. So when it is below, that is again the trend, and look at this now, a very good one. Look at it now. So you can see this is our 200 EMA, which means the market crosses right from there below, which is against the trend. So once that happens, you what? You enter the trade. Let's assume you entered from here. You count the tick candles. This is your TP1, and once it gets here, you have your TP2, as you can see. So you exit the trade right from there. Don't say it's going. I hope you're getting it. Let me cite another one. You see, this is uptrend now, so you won't be able to scalp. Now, this is another against trend. Look at it here. Let's assume you entered here. It touches blue here and also touches your TP2. So also after the crash again, it touches the blue again, touches this. So this particular strategy is very, very profitable for those people that are building their account. Even if you have 5 USD, you can use it. I've used this on 2 USD before, raising it from there to 100. So depending on your psychology, so don't be greedy. When you are trading for this, remember you are using this to build your account. So don't go for uh, too many uh, openings, positions. So if you want to use this, I normally use big lots because I know it's going to hit the two TPs. So I normally use big lot for it so that I'll be able to catch. But those of you with little or small accounts, don't try that. It is when you have like $100 upward that you can use big lot. So if you have small, just be taking it 0.20. That is enough for you to do. So be scalping it, even if it is $5 you are having a day. Little by little, you are building the account until you have a good account to be taking a big lot. So that is that. Now I want to look for a live one to do so that you see what I'm talking about. He is not against yet. Let me look at 1,000. Very good one. This is against now. I want to take this trade. So as you can see now that I've entered this, I want to show it to you how it works. Let me further the explanation. You can see now it is against the trend now. You entered from here, TP1 taken, TP2 taken as well. Go ahead. This is still against the trend. You can see you entered from here, touching this. It's also almost touching the second one, but you have a spike. But later, it what? It touches it, and you have your TP2. Just don't be greedy when you are doing this. And make sure the first thing you do is look at the trend at first. When you look at the trend, then you will know what to do. Once you see it is against the trend, then you pick it up. Look at this also. You entered here. After, or let me say exactly on the first TP, you have a crash, a spike, and it comes again, touching the blue and touching the TP2 before you have another one. Once it touches blue for small accounts and the second line pink for big accounts, you exit the trade. That is how it works. I'm waiting for this, almost touching the TP1 now. More examples. This is another one from here, TP1, TP2. Another one, TP1, TP2. Once it is against trend, you go ahead. See also TP1, TP2. This is uptrend, so you don't go in there. You see, very profitable and reliable. You can see profitable and reliable. So do not forget to subscribe to this channel, bring more people to this channel, share the link, comment. When you invite more people to this channel, I'll be glad to give many tips on profitable strategies for you to be making your money. I want us to celebrate together. As you can see now, it is the blue line now. So if small account, you will have taken your profit now. See what it is. So little by little, you build your account, waiting for it to touch the second one, which is 50 EMA, then I close with profit. That is how it works. I'm actually waiting for it. I don't want to quit the video now. And so also, if you are still afraid to do this on your own because of the market movement, we have free signal group, a channel on Telegram which you can join. So below in the description, I'm going to drop the channel there and also my WhatsApp number, and from there you can join the group on our Telegram. Every day we send signal to the group, not only on derivatives, we also have signals for instruments like currency pairs, Euro USD, and so on. So also US indices like US 100, US 500, US 30, and the Germany DE 30. So also we have for metals, trading gold. Yes, we do that as well. And also energies, US oil, and some other instruments. So that is what we do. You can join our free signal group or channel on Telegram. So let's make money together on the channel. I'll be expecting you. So kindly comment, give good comments, and I'll be happy to do more. On its way to TP2 now. And also, I have a very good and working indicator. I have a working indicator for catching spikes, mainly for boom and crash of any kind. It's very, very efficient, reliable, and profitable as well. When you use it, it's going to be a wow. You will be surprised. You'll be really, really surprised for having the indicator. It's what I know very well, and I recommend it for people to be using. You don't have to do anything. Just once you load it, it's what? Stress free. Just sit down, be watching it, and be making your money. That is what it is. So heading to TP2, actually this is very close to the 200 EMA. It may misbehave. So always make sure it goes down very well. Like below 200 EMA very well, like this. Yes. So once it is below the 200 very well, you won't be afraid of anything. That is what it is. So you can see this is below, really below it. That is it. So see what it is now. This is Mamma Mia, and it is yum yum. So do not forget, as I said, I want more subscriptions. I mean, more subscribers on this channel, and I'll be happy to be giving you. I still have more strategies coming. Lot of strategies coming, like alligator, how to use it, ATR, how to use it, also oscillator, how to use it, and some others. I have them. So in this case, as it is, when it remains one candle, it can be funny at times. When it remains one candle, I'm going to close it. Just look at this place now. It's almost to the line when you have the spike, and also the second one. So it may be that it only wanted to try or test the second one, which is 50 EMA. So before it, I'm going to close the market. I don't want to get spiked on. So after this candle now, it's going to remain one candle to touch it. So I won't wait for that one candle until I have my profits. Because before I close all, you can see, before I close all, if it is only one or two now, it will be very okay. So by the time I'll be closing it, it will be almost there. That is what it is. I want to close it now, and I'll show you the aftermath of touching the pink, or it's going to exceed the pink. Now it exhausts this now. I want to be closing with profit. Yes, I will leave this. I want to see what will happen. Or instead of leaving it, I will try it to see what will happen. I will try it with something else, with same 1000, 0.20. I want to see what will happen there. It might have a spike here, getting to that point. So do not forget, as I said, it is when the trend is against its normal default. That is when you use this strategy. When this is crash now, when it is buying, you don't go there because it will only be dragging you long way and you wouldn't know when you will be caught. Simple as that. Bravo. You can even see that it exceeds that, but still taking this anyway. It is only when it passes it and nothing happens. That is when you will be. But mind you, don't wait for that. Do not wait for that. Just take your TP1 for small accounts and TP2 for those people that have good accounts. So with this strategy now, I believe I'm able to convince you, not to confuse you. So give a thumbs up for this strategy, share the link, like, and subscribe. Please subscribe, and I'll be happy to give you more and more from different strategies that we have. So thank you once again for being there, and have a lovely and wonderful trading life. I wish you success. Thank you.